Uh-huh. John 8:31. Then Jesus said to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Then answered him, we are Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Jesus answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin, is the servant of sin. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my word hath no place in you. I speak that which I have seen with my father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father. Oh. Then answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Jesus saith unto them, if ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. But now seek to kill me, a man that hath told you the truth, which I have heard of God. This did not Abraham. Ye do the deeds of your father. Then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even God. Jesus said unto them, if God were your Father, you would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from God, neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word. Now, there's this idea, ye are of your father, the devil. Now, as much as you dislike this thought of not being a participant in the Abrahamic covenant, yes. The truth is that Jesus did say, you shall be made free. Now, that would include the Old Testament covenants. Oh, oh. I just wanted to make sure, because as I understood it, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Yeah. Now, I got some truth for you today. Yes. I actually I do believe in Jesus, right? And I believe Jesus is the Son of God and that Jesus is the Messiah. Yeah. hmm And I mentioned this idea of the book of Thomas as actually being the book of Judas. Yes. And somebody wanted all of us to believe that we're all participants in the Old Testament covenants. Yes. When really, they were examples of what Jesus did to set you free. Now, today, I want you to live in the truth. And I started reading this Bible a few months ago. Yeah. For approximately 7 years and 7 months. Yeah. I really did not want to be reading this as much as it said that I should be reading it. I did feel that I had read it quite a bit in the first 20 years of my Christianity. Yes. Yes. And then I did read the lives of those saints, and a lot of them were really problems, weren't they? Poof! They eventually probably told popes, well, you're not enforcing your own law. For every individual right now. I'm just going to mention to every priest, yes, that the truth will set you free. And the truth is, yes, that my sons were taken from me without any due process of law. Yes. And then there's that woman, Marilyn Van Proyen. As unattractive as she is, I find her anointing attractive. Ouch. And I thought that if we could talk together, we, as two adult Christian citizens, yes, would really have a little discussion about why her husband made her look so ugly when he put a picture of Susan Powers in a Rotarian newsletter. Now, I know that attractive and unattractive, it doesn't mean that she's ugly. Yes, she's just kind of plain looking. And I'm somewhat plain looking myself. Now, at 48 years old, going on 49, I'm going to want you to do what the truth is. And whatever might come of that, yes, I'm going to sue you. And Well, you tried to convince me of the sin of the crime of child abuse and domestic violence. Yes, I didn't commit any domestic violence or child abuse. You spent the last 8 years trying to make me look like a criminal when I'm not. Yes, you said I was an alcoholic when I hadn't drank. No! And it looks to me like we need some truth in the United States of America. We need some truth in the United States. Oh, now, for all of you that you want the Son to set you free, yes, I'm talking about Jesus today. Could you get me all the satellites, yes, of the Catholic broadcasting? When we were staying at Imparo's house, get me the satellites of all Christian evangelical television, inclusive of Mormonism and Catholicism. I want to do a quick evaluation of the actual. Well, now, does the church own any satellites that. Well, I want to tell you of a personal experience, and I think it's important. We were on Guam, and I was watching Catholic television. And there were one of these priests on the television that tried to convince me that he was right. And I thought, no, you're not. Then they had this old nun go on there that was praying for Catholicism, and I think that she actually was holy. Yes. Now, I have the availability of quite often telling when you're telling the truth and when you're lying. Now, as long as could you give me the